don't know what it is.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up in the sweaty.
Round one begins. First. Hard right hand by Khan, following the jab. And immediately, you see the hand speed advantage for Amir Khan.
And that's what he had to do, Jim. He had to put something on him and let him know that he has to respect him. But he didn't throw it. Now he saw it. You saw how he saw the setup. He saw that he missed it. Then he tried to throw it the second time, but it was too late.
The bigger guy know that they're in there with a real fighter.
And Khan is trying to do that right now.
Yeah, he did it right away with that straight right hand.
Right hand to the body and digs it in. Just missing with a right cross across the top.
See, Khan's really got sizzling hand speed.
Hard left hook by Alvarez in there. Khan took it well.
Yeah, he took that very well.
But we see, when did he get caught with the hook? When he led. Canelo is a natural counterpuncher.
Khan once again flashing his hand speed in combination.
Can't get too big for his own heart, Jim. He has to keep it basic and keep...
Well, so far, I think Khan's trainer, Virgil Hunter, is going to like this first round because his fighter has shown some aggression, has demonstrated his hand speed, and the one time he got caught with a left hook. An excellent first round. And from a
feint and get caught by that hook right hand, beautiful straight right hand, right on the face of Canelo. Something.
The boy next to her and the girl to the right, after she almost cries from a single right hand that Khan landed.
Not used to seeing him get hit, seeing Uncle Alvarez get caught with shots like that in round one.
This is when Amir's movement has to be purposeful.
Fights his way out of the corner with hand speed.
Rather than excessive. Make him pay for misses like that.
Yeah, because
another 1-2 that lands for Amir Khan.
Canelo's going for broke, and we see that. That's how you know that Amir Khan hurt him with that shot or got his attention with that shot.
Or throws more than 2 punches at a time, and it gives Canelo the chance to counter.
He should punch between the second and third punch.
Terrific fight so far in terms of tactics, speed, and skill.
Very difficult for Amir Khan to stop himself from throwing 3- and 4-punch combinations.
The ring, he seems to have quicker hands than feet. And here it seems Khan is able to move where he pleases.
Like this for 12 complete rounds.
Well, Khan's hand speed and foot speed advantages have shown up. The question now is, free boxing experts who predicted the fight picked Alvarez to win by knockout. He seems pretty clearly to have lost the first 2 rounds on the scorecard.
Without a doubt.
Scheduled in the fall.
Andre is the master of the Virgil Hunter style, kind of consummate professional boxer.
And no doubt pulling for his training mate Amir Khan, giving the first 2 rounds to the British star. That's not terribly surprising given the speed advantage.
Of course, he's a front runner, which is why I said that layoff wouldn't hurt him much, because he's not looking to make shots off of counter shots. He's looking to be ahead. Different trainers have different philosophies.
Good left hook by Khan.
There's a sense, because many Mexican greats of the past have been, through a couple rounds, say, Canelo may be down in this fight. Does he have the kind of tactics to turn it around?
Nice. Point!
Virgil yells, point, point. Either you guys know what that means?
Could be talking about the pivot. pointing with the left foot, point to the left, point to the right, keep him out of position. Don't stand there and look at him, keep allowing him to set up an attack straight ahead on you.
This was a pretty even round until Khan landed that one too, right there.
Looked like that right hand bothered Canelo from where I'm sitting.
I make Khan the winner of the third round. Here, Khan. I think I'm a little too enthusiastic about what Khan did in the last 30 seconds of round 3. Overall, Harold Letterman sees it differently. Harold, what do you have so far?
Okay, so I get a 29-28, 2 rounds to 1.
Good right hand, Khan over the top. Good body shot by Alvarez in return.
And that was the right counterpunch for Alvarez.
That was a devastating right to the body from Canelo. Less wasteful. He remains in position to counter like that when he avoids Canelo's shots.
Alvarez getting his jab going, but he missed with the right hand, and Khan countered accurately in return.
And Khan's quick hands are causing Alvarez.
How much is he feeling those punches to the body?
That and
Than had been the case up to this point.
this is the way you want to see him fight. Here you see the quick guy step one jab, step off the counter, and 1, 2, 3 punches with that quick hand speed.
With his trainer, Abel Sanchez, Triple G is designated by the governing body, which controls Canelo Alvarez's middleweight title belt, as an absolute must mandatory challenger after this fight. Hard left hook for Alvarez lands upstairs. He had to reach a little bit, but he caught Khan with it.
I thought Khan's legs wobbled a little bit from that punch.
Just a little bit.
So far, this fight has been the best version of what its pivotal round to me strategically.
Hard punch by Canelo.
Is able to land more of his big shots that seem to affect Khan, and yet Khan is also not letting the play get taken away from him.
Gradual undercurrent, which may ultimately decide the fight. Khan is throwing almost exclusively head punches, and he's outlanded, so like the hidden boats from out in the rural areas. Canelo is building up the body damage on Khan.
But what Canelo can't do, he won't beat Khan like this.
Ooh, good right to the body from Canelo.
Khan has a redness around that right eye. May have a cut either on the nose or on the eye, or right up under the eye from that left hook earlier. That's the land.
And even though Khan won't let the play get taken away, it does feel like there's been a kind of sea change in this 5th round.
Beautiful left hook, and it looked like Khan may have been hurting, but it's just the way he is. His movement is so awkward.
Right hand to the body has been Canelo's best punch all night long. Khan has been landing his jab and sometimes his right hand across the top. But if there's a decisive punch in the flow of the fight so far, it would appear to be Canelo's right hand to the body. So at least on Harold's unofficial scorecard, Canelo Alvarez inching ahead in the fight. Of 155. Hard body shot with the right hand by Canelo.
And now Canelo's outboxing Khan. Khan's attempts are hitting air or gloves, and Canelo's attempts are landing clean.
Creating less and less physical space between himself and Khan. And what a display of hand speed by Khan there.
Exactly, it's because Canelo backs out now and gives him time. Tries to box like he did again with Floyd Mayweather. You can't.
And now the jab upstairs landing with frequency.
Not just that the body shots score points, it's money in the bank. And the
confidence with body shots, as well as taking away his energy. And everybody.
Oh!
Tremendous right hand shot by Canelo. And Kenny Bayless says Canelo Alvarez may have knocked Khan cold with that shot.
He did.
The danger from a shot like that is...
Khan is awake.
Just sitting there, threw that jab, not ready. He gave him a feint. Khan was not ready for the feint, and the overhand right caught him because he had held him with the feints earlier. Feinted the jab. He didn't want to hit the jab, just feinted him to get close enough and close the door with the kitchen sink. And that's how you put a guy out.
Very reminiscent of the feint
instead of a left-hander this time.
Victory and still WBC Ring Magazine lineal middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo